It was one of the hottest sectors in the market at the end of last year, but now nuclear stocks are all in a downtrend. It's now the time to buy the dip. Joining us today is market beat analyst Jeffrey Neal Johnson with a list of 9 stocks in the nuclear sector that all have a really intriguing story.
Okay, so the two that I'm most interested in is Constellation, which is CEG, and then of course NextEra Energy, which is NEE. And I'm interested in both of them as kind of like anchors because they're really solid foundational stocks. You know, they have solid defensive moats. They have solid strategies for their future as far as nuclear goes.
Another area of the nuclear story, that's the mining stocks, the companies involved in the uranium part of nuclear power. What has this sector been doing recently?
You know, miners have pulled back quite a bit as well, and that is because the uranium spot price has kind of fallen off a little bit. As they open and close different parts of the world, that opens and closes access to uranium. So right now, the spot price has dropped down to around $80, and that has caused a lot of these companies to kind of fall back to their floor because, for instance, some of them have guarantees from the government in the $80 range. So the prices that they're reaching now are the prices that the government has created a floor on their uranium price. So it's kind of a no-brainer to consider that their stock is also reaching the floor as well.
Yeah, and you can see that in a few of these charts that we're going to look at. So what are the stocks that you are looking at specifically in the uranium mining story?
It's going to be Cameco, which is CCJ. And, you know, I consider them like the solid domestic miner. They are the one that's backed by the government at an $80 price floor for their uranium. The second one I like is UEC, and that's Uranium Energy Corp. And the reason that I like them is they have some really sophisticated ways to clean up uranium tailings and to extract more uranium from the dirt than, for instance, miners like Cameco might be able to do. And then third and finally, I like Energy Fuels, which is UUUU, 4 U's. And the primary reason I like them is that they've got a mine that they're spinning up in Utah. And they're not just a uranium play, they're also a rare earth play.
These small modular reactor stocks really kind of trade as a group, and one catalyst in one will likely move the whole sector. So let's get to those catalysts. What are some potential catalysts on the horizon for any of them that could help lift these stocks from the lows they're at right now? And a reminder, we have one additional stock to talk about. It's your favorite one in the nuclear sector. We're going to get to that right after these.
Okay, so first we've got Oklo, and their ticker symbol is OKLO, and they're, you know, probably one of the top as far as the small modular reactor is going. Then you have the second one, which is NuScale, and their ticker symbol is SMR. And that one's probably my favorite because they're working on deals that service my my home state, so I can watch them very closely and actually kind of verify what they're doing. And finally, you have Nano Nuclear, and they're NNE, and they're doing something in the small modular reactor arena as well. But each one of these are kind of doing the same thing in different ways, or they have value add services on top of the small modular reactor system that they're building. And that's why I like each one.
Let's move on to this bonus round. It's one of your favorite plays in the nuclear energy story right now. And it's also on a little bit of a downtrend. What is this stock in this sector that you're looking at?
In the sector, within the sector, I think that this is a stock that you can buy, and it doesn't matter who wins within the sector, this stock will reap the benefits. And the stock that I'm talking about is BWX Technologies. Their ticker symbol is BWXT. They're kind of just like a lot of these other players, and they have multiple revenue sources. These guys produce all of the reactors for the United States military. So every submarine, every aircraft carrier has a reactor from this company inside of it. And these are small modular reactors already that are running, you know, full tilt to support our military. At the same time, all of the little pieces that they use to build their small modular reactors are up for sale. So they're kind of and I've called them this before, they're the Home Depot of the nuclear industry. So when all of these other companies need containment items, need valves, need whatever they need to build their reactors, to build storage containment, to build different items that will help their business along, they go to BWX in order to get the parts and the pieces that they need to build these things out. And this is a US-based company that has the potential to expand their footprint once they fully start pushing things out overseas as well.